Now, the men we're about to introduce you to are the modern-day equivalents of Blaxland, Wentworth and Lawson, but it's the subterranean Blue Mountains they're exploring. By following the lost river of Jenolan, hundreds of metres underground, speleologists have just discovered a passageway between two major caves. That makes Jenolan the biggest cave system in Australia. Last weekend, the 7:30 report cameras followed the cavers back underground and retraced their steps to bring you footage of a part of Australia never before seen on television. Our reporter, Rebecca Scott.
Always go around cave entrances.
So there's a couple of squeezes, they're really tight.
Yep, they'll be fairly tight.
Simon opened it up a bit.
The go is to get two groups in at the same time then, and
right.
maybe we can hear each other through the rock pile.
That's right.
Yeah.
The noise of the water is fairly loud. We'll have to make a specific time to communicate with each other. And in between the time, yeah, and at those times we just stop. We don't do digging in the rock pile. We listen carefully, see if we can hear whistle blasts, things like that.
These are the guys from the Sydney University Speleological Society. They call themselves SAS. And what they're trying to do is connect between this, the Spider Cave, and the Imperial Cave. And the reason they're trying to do it is because they think that it's the biggest cave system in Australia.
Nasty pebbles here, Pat.
There's no water in it, is there?
No, there's no water. It's pebbles digging your back.
You know, Peter got stuck in here pretty badly the other week.
Yeah?
Yes. Took about half an hour to get him back out.
You can't Luke Skywalker.
One team entered through the dry Spider Cave. Scuba divers began the first of 4 sump dives which would take them through to where they'd first discovered the link in the labyrinth.
Many people have been trying to make that connection, and over the last 2 years our group, lots of people have been getting a little bit further and a little bit further each time. 2 months ago one of our group went through and made a distance which was a lot further. The survey work that was done here, they did some radio direction finding which revealed that it was very, very close, of the order of just a few metres. And so we just got all excited and went, right, let's go do it. Yeah, we can do this.
It's a bit easier to get through this time. Yes, but you know, you'll have to bring it a bit further. Thanks. Yep. It used to be a lot tighter than that.
There are 3 of these squeezes for the cavers to negotiate. The longest is the 30-metre Pirate's Delight, so called because everybody comes through it with a sunken chest.
Why I go caving, why my friends go caving is adventure. I mean, some of my friends were the first people into this, and when they came here, they were not merely the first humans that ever came here, but the first animals of any description at all. And there are very few things and very few places that you can go to and be the first.
At least the first animals to get in and then be lucky enough to find their way out. Jenolan Caves have been a tourist attraction of world repute since the 1860s. Today, Jenolan boasts the largest number of caves open to the public.
How old are they?
How old are the caves? Well, the estimates range from something like 50 to 60,000 years old for the youngest cave to probably 60 or 70 million years old for the oldest caves.
The rock which formed them is even older, as old as 400 million years. Which is one of the fascinations for that rather odd breed, the dedicated speleologist.
You start off thinking, oh, it's lots of fun crawling through these deep holes in the ground, but then you start realising how beautiful they are, and you know, you can become involved in the geology or mapping or diving. It just takes you over somehow.
It helps a lot if you're thin, because there are some very, very small spaces.
What's the public's view of speleologists in caving?
Well, if they think about us, they probably think we're a weird lot. I suppose.
It'd be pretty right, wouldn't it?
It'd be pretty right, yes. Claustrophobia junkies, By Australian standards, this is an enormous system, and even by comparison to those overseas systems, this has a remarkable variety of cave formations in a very small space.
Which is why speleologists are promoting Jenolan caves for World Heritage listing.
This system is one of the largest in the country, certainly based on the information that we've got from Tasmania, where the largest cave is. We think we've gone past that. On their last published figure, which was 17 kilometres, we think this system is now longer than that.
How long is the system?
Oh, well, of the order of 20 kilometres.
Through the last of the sumps, the divers head for the streamway and the rock pile which blocks the way between Imperial and Spider Caves.
Make sure my mask doesn't wash away.
Well, we've got some boats to meet the spider, I guess.
All right, let's go. Jump it over. I'll be in that.
You ready?
On the other side, the team which entered the Spider Cave has hit the water. They've clambered down through more than 200 metres of rock, and they've reached the lost river of Jenolan, so called because it appears and disappears mysteriously throughout the limestone cave system. It's led them to a blocked passageway linking the two caves. It's the connection the cavers have been searching for.
Let's move some rocks. I'm frozen. Who's behind you? Oh, Steve's here. Maybe he can get through. He's not very big. We'll try and push him through. Hey, Steve.
Bloody tight.
It was only the second time that I'd been to this part of the cave. The first time was from the normal end. And today was also the first time I dived the final sumps, 3 and 4. So to have been here today, of all days, when there's so many other people that have been slogging away at this for years, it's just got to be lucky. There's no other word to describe it. In terms of Jenolan alone, it means that it's created one of the biggest cave that's here. And of course there's also this possibility that it could be a national record in terms of cave length. So it really links all of this section of river, which everybody's known connects, but because of the way speleology works, until you've physically negotiated it, it's just a hypothetical connection. But now it's proven. We know.
Glad someone's doing it. I'm glad it's not me. That's all from us. See you tomorrow night the same.